This is one of our best-selling models, our chocolate double-sided pillow top, 2 sleeping surfaces. Flip that joker over, sleep on either side of it. It has what we consider a conventional inner spring, which is open-end coils laced on there. It's based on there's 708 coils in a queen, gets up around 1,000 in a king, but good unit, good metal in it, open end, good design. Shouldn't ever have any issues with that whatsoever. Well, you gotta, after that layer's there, which supports your bulk of your body, you come to your next layer, which is what we call an insulator pad, which goes directly over that, so it prevents what upholsteries you're putting and stuff from going down into those springs and causing pockets and causing loss of feel and causing it to firm up over time, or body impressions and that. And we hate body impressions as much as you do, so we try everything possible to make sure they don't happen. The next layer is what we call a clipping pads, or that. All of this is made from offalls of the textile industry. On there, as they're processing sheets and clothing and all of that, this all falls off of it, so it's an upcycled product on there, all new. That's one thing when you have domestic suppliers and that, this stuff's new. Some places when it's coming in is not necessarily new, but that's new. That forms, as you can see, it's a little fluffier where this one's tighter. That gives you a little bit of layer. It takes the next bulk of your body weight and disperses it a little bit. This is a pillow top. So inside the pillow top is what we call an inner pillow top, which is, this is a panel that's actually sewn right here to this edge on there. So you're really getting 3 mattresses in one when you're dealing with a pillow top. And this is a true pillow top. There's ways to make a bed look like a pillow top where it's not a true pillow top, and if you hate pillow tops, you probably had one of them that wasn't a true pillow top or had inferior foam in it, because if they're made correctly, a pillow top really gives you a better constructed mattress that wears and is a little bit more durable than others. Your next layer comes in is what we fill that pillow top with, which this one here is good high premium grade seating grade foam that we use in the tops of our foam. Like I said, we hate body impressions, so we do everything we possibly can to make sure you don't see this. This is our starting foam, and as this bed is in the $1,000 queen range, is just as good as you'll find in a lot of people's $2,000+ beds starting there, because we want it to stay exactly the way you feel it. It's not convoluted. You won't find convoluted foam in there. That's just a method of taking a piece and making it higher in there with using less foam. And though it might make it feel softer at first, it breaks down more because you have less mass in there. So it goes in there. As I said, we know a little bit too much about the insides of mattresses, and you're welcome to stop us and just tell us, I like that one, it feels, you'll take care of it, and we'll do so. We get to the quilt of it, which, as you can see, that's the patterns here. We do our quilting on what we call an old single needle quilting machine. This is some really, even though our machine's only about 10 years old, this is some really old technology. This is when they first come up with quilting technology. This is the way they done it. Why? Because you could quilt through plywood if you wanted to. What that allows us to do, even though it's slower than multi-needle quilters, it allows us to use higher grade, seating grade foams in our quilts. So as I said, we don't like body impressions, so we use those higher grades in there. Inside of it, this is a natural organic based LFR solution that they make us put in these beds. You can ask for it not to be in there if you don't want the LFR solution in it. Since we're making it directly for you, that's a possibility that we can do. And we typically use a good stretch knit type of cover that we quilt to, and the reason for that is we want you to get all of the feel of these layers that we put down in there. One of the other things with this is edge supports go around there, help keep that edge strong so they flex a little bit and go through there. And this is it. If you're gonna make two-sided bedding, you need to put a handle on it so you can turn it, flip it, move it around. As you can see, we put handles on it. We can put them on the ends. It makes a difference at times, and that's why we really can say, as when it comes to mattress manufacturing, we will stand right there with anybody and ask them to compare and come along.
To have a good day, you gotta have a good night with Bandy bedding.